Hello Lawheads, welcome to episode 14 of my FIFA 16 career mode. And I don't know if you saw there, but we are against PSG in the round of 16 Champions League. So, there's a big game in this episode and it's probably already in the title anyway. But anyway, we start off with training, of course. And here is our youth scout report. All them players look pretty crappy, for me, being honest. Every single one. So, I do accept one of them, the 89 rated, the 89 potential rated anyway. Everyone else here in the England side is alright. Josh Wilson looks, Wilson looks alright, 92 potential, but you never know. It might not get to it, might do, you never know, like I just said. Anyway, yeah, it takes me about 5 tries to finally accept him, and I reject the 77 rated. 77 potential, and this guy 85 potential. But anyway, we're against PSG in the round of 16 in the Champions League. Let's do this. It's going to be a tough game because obviously we're against PSG. We're at Parc de France, of course. Tough game it's going to be, but let's see what the outcome is as we go into the first half. Look at this. This is the table at the moment, and pretty good teams in there, of course. Would you expect, Champions League fan? But anyway, Di Maria actually faces his former club, so that should be interesting. But Ibrahimovic dived above all our players there, almost going a great header if it weren't for a great save by De Gea. But anyway, actually Young here gets on the ball, shoots, great save by the goalkeeper. Do believe that was Sirigu, and then the left back here eventually clears it, of course. But anyway, into the second half we go, and Lucas gets on the ball. Great reflexes by De Gea yet again, as in the end it goes out for a corner where it really shouldn't have done. But anyway, another shot by PSG. Coutinho obviously moved to PSG. Didn't get that shot very well after, did it? But Martial, oh my god, the former French League 1 player himself, he used to play in League 1, does score against PSG, who were once one of his rivals, and made it 1-0. So yeah, with the outside of the foot. And then Ibrahimovic could have scored there, but no, we knocked PSG out and we are going into the quarterfinals. I do believe anyway, if there's not 2 legs, we're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, which will be against, I don't know, you'll see and I'll see, because I don't even know myself. But anyway, looks like PSG signed some pretty good players, Coutinho, Hazard. But today, in this episode, we've got a big games. Obviously, you can tell we are against Arsenal next. Arsenal at Old Trafford. Always going to be tough, but you never know. I think they're in first. I don't even know. Wait, yeah, they are in first, aren't they? Wait, let's see. Bam, yep, they're in first, 54 points. We're in third with 47 points, but we're in game in hand. If we win, we're on 50 points, and we're only 4 points behind Arsenal. But yeah, anyway, they started the game off pretty well, almost scoring the first goal of the game in under 5 minutes. And then, still under 5 minutes, Berahino finds Wayne Rooney, and Wayne Rooney scores and makes it 1-0 against Arsenal. Sweaty goal, I know, no, who cares? This isn't online, and even if it was, who would care anyway? Sweaty goals are just a common thing now, and no one even gets angry over them, I don't think. But anyway, Wayne Rooney makes it 1-0, scores his 8th goal in the Barclays Premier League. And then, after this, Juan Mata gets on the ball, not the paciest guy, but he nutmegs Monreal and goes an absolute great run. He finds Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay, please finish this. No, I'm not going to finish it. I'm not going to let it score good goals. How unfortunate. But anyway, I've gone wrong clearance here. Just ends up in the back of the net. Giroud finds the back of the net. Giroud of all people. Thought that was Sanchez that were going to score them, but nope. But anyway, Berahino gets on the ball yet again. The man, he's so good. He's actually pretty damn good. We signed him for how much? 8 million plus someone else. And then, boom, just scores that with ease against Arsenal, Makes it 2-1, puts us back into the lead. And then one out of the Spaniard here, getting on the ball. He's going to take a shot. No, he finds Herrera instead. And Herrera finds the back of the net this time and makes it 3-1. 3-1. I said Herrera. I meant Pereira. The youngster even he got on the score sheet. So Arsenal are not doing so well anymore, are they? But they of course wanted to come back. So Theo Walcott crosses it into Alexis Sanchez at the back post, and he finds the back of the net to get them a goal back. That makes it 3-2. And then Gabriel on the ball here finds Walcott, he finds Verratti, the French man whacks it over the bar, racks it into Rose Ed, racks it into space, racks it into everything, and then Memphis Depay somehow actually receives that free ball there, and actually almost scores, but he doesn't. Arsenal are actually down to 10 men here, as you can tell by the red card in the top corner, and Herrera almost scored, but it actually was offside. It was offside. I mean Pereira, not Herrera, I need to stop saying that. Pereira almost scored, but look at that, he just about was offside. But anyway, that's how the game ends as well. 3-2 against Arsenal. So big win against PSG, big win against Arsenal. And then we're going to go, of course, into our third and final match of this episode. Not yet, though. So yeah, great win. And then, there we go. We're going to pick new trainees this time. New people to train. We're going to get, Romero, right. He's just, we should train him more, to be honest. We should have trained him more. But, I say we should have, but we still can do. So, yeah, we need to train him more, but we'll see what happens in the future episodes. Well, I already know what happens, but you'll see anyway. Anyway, third and final game of this episode is against Stoke City at Old Trafford. And Stoke City, I usually score good goals against. I'm not saying I do score a good goal, because I can't remember. But we're playing in the snow, which is going to be tough. And then Peter Crouch, in the 30th minute, decides, I'm just going to score some header which defines the laws of gravity, apparently. Nah, that didn't make sense what I just said, but yeah, it could have done if it was true. Anyway, he scores the 7th goal, and he crouched down, crouched down, and somehow ended up with the ball in the back of the net. I don't even know. It somehow looped over De Gea, and De Gea didn't save it. But anyway, Wayne Rooney scores a sick free kick there, but he doesn't. And then Laporte almost scores a good header, but I think it's tipped over the bar by the goalkeeper. And then Schneiderlin here, out of nowhere, goes for the crack. He goes for the shot, and it wasn't that bad of a shot, if I'm being honest, but could have done better. Alexander Pato here scores, makes it 1-0. He makes it 1-1. I didn't even think he scored. I forgot. I thought he missed. But yeah, it was an alright goal. And then Pato here had a chance to make it 2-0, 2-1, and he did. The Brazilian, look at that, celebrating just like that. He deserved it, to be honest. He's been quite good at this club. Anyway, Stoke came in there out of nowhere. Peter Crouch with the shot, but this time it is saved by De Gea. So Peter Crouch, you're not getting past me yet. You're not getting past me again, actually. But it wasn't Peter Crouch we had to worry about. It was just Josely guy. I'm not even sure what he's called, but yeah, he scored and made it 2-2. How annoying was that? But then Sidney Sam in the 30th minute. I meant 90th minute. Scores the winner. Defender slips up. Sidney Sam capitalises on the mistake. Look at that. What are you playing at, defender? And then Sidney Sam, boom, the German finds the back of the net to make it 3-2 against Stoke City. And that is how the game's going to end too. So we pick up 3 points in this game. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it. So please subscribe and comment. Been much appreciated. And bye for now.